What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Now, over the past couple of days, we've seen some very interesting technical indicators forming, and I think we need to add a few more to a lot of the major cryptocurrencies. Now, I'm specifically speaking about XRP right here, where I do think there is another, maybe even ascending fractal forming or ascending triangle forming here, where we have a clear price ceiling that cannot be broken through at the moment, and a clear higher low pattern, which we also need to outline here. Now, as for Ethereum, where we talked about the possibilities of a bull trap, which could at least determine where the end breakout is, it seems like we kind of found that. Now, it really just depends if we're going to continue to let this live on, but you can see here, we had an early break, which ended in a bull trap, right back to the downside, continued out, and here we are with maybe the official break. Ethereum likes to do this a lot here, but we were able to get in and get out on the 4-hour charts, and even if you missed this opportunity or got burned on this opportunity here, well, we came right back in, and here we are heading right back out, which I think is going to end up continuing to pump to the upside here. Then we look at things like Bitcoin here, which you can see we're still consolidating here, and I think we're going to have to tweak these charts to kind of include what's happening here, because unlike Ethereum, which came back down and then broke out of it, which is clearly outside the symmetrical triangle here, Bitcoin is still consolidating. We don't have enough force to say, oh, we broke out definitely here. So I think we're going to have to kind of tweak the charts to include, you can see here, Bitcoin just a little bit better here. And then we have to look at the S&P 500, which has been following our analysis and our prediction to a T. It couldn't have been any more perfect and on point. It was such an easy textbook analysis and textbook charting here, and it's been following through with our predictions to a T, so we've been very grateful to capitalize off of that. There was an opportunity, just a small one, to be buying in, but ideally it should end up breaking us out into the upside here, which is what I think is going to happen moving forward. But with all of that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, before we dive into the technical analysis, as you guys can see on my screen, BidFi, which is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel, is giving away $200 in free rewards, and all you have to do is sign up with that link down in the description below. You can earn $200 in rewards by signing up, completing KYC, and activating the futures bonus. So make sure to take advantage of that. This way you can at least capitalize on free money and get yourself, dip your toe into a market here where you can kind of learn how to leverage trade, so on and so forth. Here they are bringing a demo account to the desktop version very soon. Currently the only demo account is on mobile, which you can also play around with too, which is also super cool, but I'll keep you guys posted when the demo account actually hits the desktop version. Now, as you guys can see in previous videos, just yesterday we were talking about what just happened to the markets here, basically saying not to be fooled by the major correction, the bull trap that has taken over here. You can see what went up must come down. We're right back inside the symmetrical triangle, and as you guys can see, what did we do from that? We've continued to break out, and this is kind of the warning that I was letting you guys know, that this might not be the end result. We might not dump to the downside here, that it might actually cause reversal to take over, and that's what we're starting to see today. So it was a very easy thing. I just didn't want you guys to get spooked and sell out of these markets here, because I thought, I had a hunch that this wasn't the end. It was just a quick bull trap to kind of shake the market, get the weak hands out, and now we might see the actual breakout take place. So that's what we're going to be talking about a little bit later on today. Now, as you guys can see, quick refresh of the cryptocurrencies reveals market sitting at 1.3 trillion, up about 1.5% at 72 on the fear and greed index. We're up pretty much 2 to 3% for the week, except for XRP, which is up 12.6, and Solana, which is up 31%. I really like the way Solana's been moving. I've been checking it out every day. We've been making these videos for the past couple of weeks, and it's just been doing better and better and better and better. So it might be an opportunity to take advantage of. Now, as you can see, we're pretty much back to where we started from, but we are in some sort of uptrend. Like, we can draw a bottom line here, and everything kind of seems to float back down to that support. Now, moving forward, that's pretty much what we have to talk about today with XRP. So as you guys can see earlier, this was a couple weeks ago, back in October 24. So what is that? 11 days ago, almost going. We're about to be 2 weeks out from this point here. You can see we had a beautiful lower high filling in the gap, lower high, higher low pattern here. Once we hit the bottom, we had a decision to make. We broke bullish. Well, now I'm starting to think there might be another uptrend, another opportunity, and another uptrend forming here. You can see if I draw it right here, and then I draw a price ceiling. Let's just draw a horizontal, where is it? Here we go. Horizontal line right at top here. You can see kind of what exactly is starting to take place. So there's definitely some sort, in my opinion, some sort of price ceiling, some sort of support. It's a bit too early to tell. Like maybe there is a price ceiling. No, I don't think this is that accurate. I don't like the way this looks here. Too inaccurate. Something along the lines of this. It's too difficult, too early to tell, but this is what I'm starting to see. Now, typically these break bullish, and I don't want to alarm anyone, but with the higher low, higher high pattern here, it typically, you can see we've been testing this price ceiling since the 31st, and we've just been rejected consistently off that. There's a chance we could reject off of here and pull back down a moving average. Very big possibility. This is on the 4-hour charts. How would that look on the daily? You can see still kind of makes sense here. The problem zone that we're dealing with, we'd be falling right back down to the moving average on the daily as well, which looks good. And then even checking it out here, this is another reason why I would suspect to see a correction. It all aligns very, very, very nicely. You can see as we're starting to consolidate here, we've managed to climb all the way back up. But here we are right now retesting the top of the price ceiling, the price at the top of the moving average, excuse me. You can see here we're testing the red band. That is a very difficult zone to break through. It might take a little bit longer than 1 week of playing around inside of that for us to break through. Look at the past here. Look at how many times we've had to retest it, and we still were not able to break through it. You can see if we go back even earlier here, it was many weeks of retesting this before be able to break through it. It's a very difficult resistance to break through, especially when the red on the moving average is on top of the green. Now, it's not impossible, and I do believe we are going to do it at some point, but it might not happen right now. So we are rejecting off this. Good chance we'll be pulling right back down to that target level here on XRP, which means keep it in the back of your head. Like, there's a good chance this is the play that's going to be coming next. A correction. Could we break out? Of course. You know, obviously, if the 4-hour closes above here, we could buy in and long to the upside, an aggressive trade to the upside, but that might not be what comes. So you have to keep that in the back of your mind. Look out for the possible opportunity of a short position over a long. Now, obviously, we do these trades on BidFi, which is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange I like to use here on the channel. Buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. You can see XRP I have up for leverage. You can see XRP, literally click that and you'll be able to leverage trade it. You can see we have it up. You can click right over here. We have the leveraging amount, the adjusted leverage, We have long, short positions. We have take profits. We have stop losses. Everything you could possibly want, long, short, is offered on BidFi, which is why I highly recommend them. Click welcome rewards after you sign up and claim that $200. You'll be able to earn an additional $28.88 by filling out the new user, advanced, and exclusive tasks down below. Now, moving forward from XRP, these other cryptos that are doing some weird stuff here. You can see here we're starting that initial break again out of Ethereum here. There's a good chance this might send us up higher. It's possible. Regardless, put Ethereum on the back burner. It is too risky in my book to be... unless you like risky trades and aggressive trades, then go for it. But it's too risky in my book to say that we're going to continue upwards here. Is it possible? Of course. But it's very risky, and that's pretty much what I have to end Ethereum with. Now, as for Bitcoin, I think we're going to have to adjust this. Let me know down in the comments below what you think, but I think it's going to be something like this. Maybe even pull that lower. You could see something along the lines of this. We might be forming some sort of ascending fractal, kind of like that. That might look a little bit better here. Yeah, the tops are a bit iffy here and here. Could we include those? Of course, we could always go something like that. I just don't think it's as necessary. I think it makes us no. You know what? We could play it on the soft side. We could play it on the conservative side. Let's extend this out here. And this is now what we're dealing with. So let's include those break ups and breakdowns. So you can see this is still a much bigger. Now it's forming some sort of ascending fractal here, some sort of ascending triangle. You could see price ceiling, bottom support. This could also end in a dump to moving average. It's very possible we could see that. Even down to that green band on the bottom support, you can see the consolidation that's definitely taking over Bitcoin on the daily. And on the weekly, we are very much so overextended. So this could also cause correction as we are now entering overbought on the weekly. But anywho's, I'm still, ideally bullish on Bitcoin, but there are going to be some big trades coming soon, whether that's a big dump or a big pump. Something's coming for Bitcoin, so keep that also in the back of your mind. And as for the S&P, I think we're doing incredible things. We're still following on track, doing beautiful stuff. We've called this perfectly. You can see we've dumped following my blue bars pattern, dumped again, came up, dumped again. Here we are climbing back up. I think we're going to have a bit of turbulence, then break out. So you can see from the green band right here, we might do something like this and then break through it. And that's ideally what I suspect to see happening. But we've been following this perfectly, made a ton of profit off of it, and we're going to continue to do so. But with that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.